Okay, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Ghostbusters Day. I don't know where you are, where you're at, or what you're up to, but happy Ghostbusters Day. Ghostbusters Afterlife is out. This is not sponsored. This is not an ad. If Sony wants to give me money, though, I will take it. I literally just got home. I literally just got out of Ghostbusters Afterlife. And as a lifelong Ghostbusters fan, as somebody who's been waiting for a proper continuation of the series for 30 years on film, although the game in 2009 was very, very good, I'm on cloud 9 right now. I honestly couldn't be happier. Oh, I am super thrilled with everything that happened in that film in that 2 hours and 5 minutes. It could have been 3 hours and I would have been fine with it. As the Rangers head to Colorado now, Ball Arena. Yeah, absolutely thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Oh, man. But yeah, so I'm also a little whoo, okay. Because I also, like I said, I rushed home. The movie got out 6:30 my time. What's up, Tidy Screens? How's it going? Yep, good to see you again. As the Rangers head to Ball Arena to Avalanche. I was just talking about, I just got out of Ghostbusters Afterlife. I am super pumped. Super pumped after that. So good. Zibanejad, McKinnon, center ice, first period underway. Zibanejad wins it back to Lindgren, and now over to Trouba. Oh, bad turnover. McKinnon now by himself. Lindgren, good recovery. Picked his pocket. And now back the other way come the Rangers. Zibanejad gets into the zone, puts on the brakes. Sends it across to Craig Smith. His shot goes high and wide. Zibanejad keeps it in. Zibanejad now shot saved by Kemper. And he freezes it 2 minutes in. I think it's a good move actually for you guys. It's a 1-year deal. See what you can get. If he can't return to form, which is possible. He's 38 years old. As Strome wins this back to Ferraro. Ferraro gets it over to Strome. Now loses it to Landeskog. It's 1 year, right? It's a 1-year deal. Low risk, high reward for next year. Strome from the left circle. He can continue to help teach some of those younger pitchers that you guys have. Obviously, he's still one of the best baseball minds, best pitching minds of this generation. As Makar loses it to Kreider. Strome back to Kreider. Kreider doorstep, backhand, blocked in front, never got through. Good play by Cole Makar. But yeah, that's the thing, right? I think it's a good move. Same way I think with the Syndergaard move 1 year for Anaheim. I think it's a good deal because, if he doesn't return to form, well, first off, at least in the Syndergaard case, his career's probably over. And actually, probably so is Verlander's. It's Strome's shot saved by Kemper. As Makar gets it up to Comfer. And now across the Landeskog, hit by Ferraro. Sammy Blais goes and gets it with 7 minutes gone in the first. I think... Again, low risk, high reward kind of thing. As Philip Heedle's shot saved by Kemper, and he freezes it with about 7.5 gone here in the first. You see there, Mika Zibanejad leading the team in points, 33 points in 29 games. Philip Heedle versus Newhook to the right of Kemper. Face-off won by Newhook, back to Johnson. Johnson hit by Heedle. Can't get out of the zone. Patrick Nemeth keeps it in, then pinching in. Now tries to send it across ice and does to Heedle. Heedle tries to get it down low, but Johnson intercepts, and Newhook sends it up to Burakovsky. Burakovsky can't get by Nemeth. Good stick check there. I don't remember them at all, Tidy Screens. I do not remember that hockey team at all. As Newhook down low, Comfer, and he scores! I don't think they're an NHL team. I don't think they were an NHL team, Tidy Screens. Maybe an AHL team. JT Comfer, 7th of the year. Shesterkin's first real test of the night, and he did not pass it. Give him an F on that shot, but good job by the Avalanche. Coming down like an Avalanche, crashing the net. And getting the first goal of the game as this is one back to Devin Taves. He's hit hard. Runinen gets the puck. Tarmo Runinen up to Craig Smith. Gains the line, then loses it to Nichushkin. Nichushkin across to Johnson now. Nichushkin. Johnson gains the line. Still trying to figure out how to say that name. Anyway, he gets sandwiched between 3 Rangers. And the puck careens all the way down into the Avalanche zone. But getting there first is Nichushkin. And now gets it across to Yost. Yost hit hard by Runinen. Puck kicks to Artemi Panarin. The bread man sends it around the boards. Mika Zibanejad there. Passing up to Nemeth. Has it knocked off his stick. Nemeth now coming down low. Can't make a shot. Tried to crash it. Tried to get it around Kemper, but couldn't. As Yost now back the other way. He's separated from the puck by Lindgren. And the fourth line of the Rangers comes out. Barclay Goodrow with the puck. Long pass now for Dryden Hunt. Scored in real life tonight. Hunt whiffs on the slap shot. Gets it back to Goodrow. Backhand. Deflected in front. Never got through, I believe. As now Hunt sends it back to the point for Lindgren. Across to Nemeth. Nemeth's shot is blocked. Rangers having trouble getting the puck on net now as Darren Helm gets laid out against the boards. And Nemeth now back the other way to Dryden Hunt. Hunt gains the zone. Moves into the left circle. Tries to get it back to Nemeth. Or excuse me, that's Lindgren. Shot blocked. Actually looked like he was trying to get to someone in the slot, but missed it. Looked like it was Greg McKegg. Yeah, Miracle, based on the 1980 Miracle hockey team that beat the Russians. Yeah, with Kurt Russell. So that's fine, Tidy, that you're not a hockey fan. A lot of folks aren't hockey fans, I'm finding out, as Alexis Lafreniere gets it deep. Loose puck kicks to Jacob Trouba, and Jacob Trouba scores his 5th of the year. He's been lighting the lamp a lot lately, seeming to find a sweet spot in that left circle. Beats Kemper glove side. Jacob Trouba earning that money. And that'll be Hedel versus Newhook. So the third line delivers the equalizer with less than 2 minutes to play in the first. Lafreniere, the only assist. Face-off won by Newhook to Girard. Now passes over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky back to the slot. Comfort back to the blue line. Girard, his pass intercepted. Bank pass now to Hedel from Blay, but a good job there by Girard to recover and take it away. Sends it back up to Burakovsky. Over to Newhook, who will send it deep, and Mario Ferraro will get it in the pie slice for the Rangers. Ferraro starts back the other way. Long pass to Alexis Lafreniere. No time left in the clock. Long shot saved by Kemper. I lost track of the time. But a last-second stop, last-second effort there. But at the end of 20, we're knotted at 1. Yeah, no, Mighty Ducks, the first of Mighty Ducks is a classic, Tidy, and Miracle's a good movie as well. Not a lot of offense that period. Rangers out shooting Colorado 5-1. We are tied at 1. Rangers out hitting Colorado 6-1. And the face-offs in favor of the Avalanche 3-2. McKinnon versus Zibanejad now, center ice. Face-off won by McKinnon, this time to Makar. Cole Makar sends it up to Rantanen. Rantanen makes a move, gains the zone, top of the left circle to Landeskog. Blocked by Lindgren with the left skate. Good job there by the tough rookie Ryan Lindgren as he sends it up to, or not rookie, he's a second-year man, to Zibanejad. Zibanejad moving in, shot, and Mika Zibanejad weaving his way through the Avalanche defense. Cuts to the slot and hits the corner. His 17th of the year. The Rangers quickly jump out in front 2-1 here at the start of the second period. And Kemper gets beat glove side once again. It's now Ryan Strome versus McKinnon center ice. Face-off won by Strome to Miller. Keandre Miller over to his line mate Mario Ferraro. His shot saved by Kemper. Strome crashing the net. But Kemper holds on with exactly 18 minutes left here in the period. It'll be Strome versus McKinnon again. Rangers looking, we've yet to lose with the Rangers this year as Keandre Miller's shot blocked. Capo Caco now shot saved by Kemper. We did lose a game with our Delaware Dragons. We've come close to losing a few others. We had a few overtime games. It's Strome versus McKinnon, but this Ranger team, we just always seem to be able to find a goal when we need one as Makar sends it across to Rantanen. Rantanen hit by Mario Ferraro, and Keandre Miller fighting with McKinnon for the puck. McKinnon comes away with it. Down low, shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Capo Caco. Passing up to Kreider on the breakout. Chris Kreider along the left side. Passing back to Ryan Strome. His shot is blocked by Girard. Good passing there, but a good play by Girard, the defenseman. Sent deep now by Newhook of the Avalanche. 5 minutes gone here in the second. Keandre Miller circling around. Passing up to Ryan Strome. Strome putting on the brakes. Now cutting. Tries to cut towards the slot, but taken away. Comfort, JT was the only Avalanche goal. Now turns it back over to Strome. Strome along the left side. Passing back to the point for Nemeth. Cross ice to Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen shot. Saved by Kemper. Kicks into the trapezoid for Makar. Save with the stick. Gave up a rebound, but it went behind him. Makar, long pass on the Burakovsky. Burakovsky gains the blue line, but loses the puck as he's hit hard there. Nemeth gets it, then loses it in the trapezoid, but does push it forward to his buddy Runanen. Artemi Panarin now along the left side. Panarin cutting to the slot, and Artemi Panarin scores! Holy cow, what a shot! He did the same thing as Zibanejad, weaving his way between defenders, his 15th of the year, and he beats Kemper on the same spot in the slot. Make it snappy. The Breadman delivers. His 7th X Factor goal, his 15th overall. And now Kadri versus Hedl with 11:33 left in the second. Runanen and Nemeth, the 2 assists, as this is sent over to Kadri. Poked away by Lindgren. Sammy Blais is able to come away with it. He sends it cross ice to Jacob Trouba. Blais not really getting in the score sheet much lately, but been playing well overall. Yost now takes it away from Philip Hedl and sends it over to Kadri. Back the other way comes Kadri. Hit at the blue line by Lindgren. Blais gets the puck. Moves into the trapezoid. Long pass for Lafreniere. Poked away, but he does come away with it in the left circle. Lafreniere now down, tries to pass it down low into the slot. Hedl was there, but it was deflected. Hedl does retrieve it now in the corner. Passing back to Blais, back to Hedl, back to Trouba at the point. Lindgren now lets it rip, but it's blocked. Does get the loose puck. Lindgren a shot saved by Kemper with the stick. Lafreniere gets it in the low. Now tries to pass to Sammy Blais, but it can't get anything on it, and it goes wide. Hedl down low, backhand shot saved by Kemper with the left leg. And now Kadri back the other way for Colorado. Loses the puck to Lindgren. The Rangers swarming the puck carrier. Zibanejad cross-ice pass intercepted by Megna. Over to Yost. Hit by Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren now back the other way for the Rangers. Gets the zone, sends it, tries to get it to Blais, but Helm intercepts, former Red Wing. And now a long pass to Sherwood. Sherwood by himself, taken down by Ferraro from behind. Actually not taken down, good back check there to separate him. He made one move too many, as now Panarin's shot saved by Kemper. Instead of getting the shot off, he made one move too many, and that allowed Ferraro to back check him, and he got nothing on the shot. There's Sherwood again. Poked away by Ferraro, who's his nemesis right now tonight. As Panarin back the other way. 3 minutes left here in the second. Panarin cross-ice looking for Zibanejad, nothing doing. Craig Smith now circling for the Rangers. His shot deflected towards the net. McDermott there, though, and clears it up to Megna. Megna now at the blue line, gets by Ferraro, but not Miller. Ferraro now from Miller. Sends it up to Hunt. Dryden Hunt now on the right side. Tries to pass it back, but the Rangers are in the middle of a change. McKinnon now over to Rantanen. Rantanen hit hard by Ferraro. Hunt loses it. Now towards the slot. Miller intercepts. Deflects it, I should say, to Murray. Down low go the Avalanche. Hunt sends it over to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow now gets it out of the zone. Goodrow to Zibanejad. Across the Ferraro shot. Saved by Kemper. Ferraro now moving down low by himself. Misses it wide with the backhand. Goodrow can't bury the rebound. And that's the end of the second period. At the end of 40 here at Ball Arena in Colorado, the Rangers score a pair here in the second and make it 3-1. Rangers out shooting Colorado 14-2. That usually is a big reason why you can... it's an easy win when the other team doesn't get any shots. Colorado winning 60% of the faceoffs, still 6-4. Rangers out hitting Colorado 9-3. Zibanejad versus McKinnon, center ice. Last 20 of play. Will we have a decision here at the end? We will find out. Faceoff won by McKinnon. Gerard to McKinnon. His pass is deflected. Landeskog finds it. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the right leg. As Lindgren now has the puck for the Rangers and sends up to Panarin on the breakout. Artemi Panarin down the left side. Puts on the brakes. Left circle. Shot. Saved by Kemper. Rebound. Smith couldn't handle it. Gets it again. Puck kicking around. Finally, Gerard clears away from danger for Colorado. McKinnon now separated from the puck by Trouba. Ryan Lindgren sends it around the boards to Zibanejad. Zibanejad up to Smith. Craig Smith now gains the blue line. Sends it to Panarin. Left shot saved by Kemper on Panarin. And now Smith can't get anything on his shot from the slot. Passing back to Panarin. Bank pass to Lindgren. Across to Jacob Trouba. Trouba deflected. Saved by Kemper. Panarin with a good deflection there, but Kemper was ready for it. And now Gerard starts to break out for Colorado. Hit by Smith. Sends it deep. Lindgren will get it for New York. Ryan Lindgren, outlet pass to Artemi Panarin. 5 minutes gone in the third. Rangers up 3-1. Panarin from the left circle, cutting to the slot, shot saved by Kemper. Makar with the puck now, loses it to Panarin. Good job picking his pocket. Panarin again, moving to the slot. Shot again, saved by Kemper. Kakko tries to get it to the slot, but it's intercepted by Makar. And back comes Colorado. Rantanen tries to make a move, but instead turns it over to Ferraro. He gets it to Strome, back to Ferraro. Rangers regroup, and now Kreider and Kakko gain the blue line. Kreider tries to get it to Kakko, loses it, bounces back to him, shot through a screen, misses high and wide. Kreider now, moving down low, sends it to Strome, intercepted by Colorado and deflected to Girard in the trapezoid. Girard circling now for the Avalanche, sends it cross ice to Makar. Cole Makar up to Burakovsky. He will get the center line and send it deep as he goes for a change. Keandre Miller gets it for the Rangers. Miller sends it up to Chris Kreider. Kreider and Strome gain the blue line. Come in 2-on-2. Left to Strome by Kreider. Shot saved by Kemper. Johnson gets the rebound in the pie slice and passes back up to Burakovsky, who didn't change. I thought he did. Burakovsky now, his shot is blocked, and the puck kicks to Sammy Blais. Sammy Blais up to Philip Hedl. Loses the puck, but Blais will get the loose puck at center ice. Gains the zone. Tries to send it back to the slot, but his pass is knocked back to him. Blais over to Miller in the point. Miller pinching in, but he's separated from the puck, but it's kept in temporarily by Nemeth, but now has to go back to center ice and retreat as he couldn't handle it. Poor stick handling there by the defenseman, but he does get it to Blais there. Saved by Kemper as Kadri gets the rebound against the glass and sends it to Burakovsky. Hedl tries to pick his pocket. Kadri now gets it again. He gets it to JT Compher. Compher has the only goal of the night for the Avalanche. Nemeth picks his pocket and starts back the other way for the Rangers. Nemeth, cross ice to Blais. Blais to Lafreniere. Shot saved by Kemper. Good passing there down low. And Kemper freezes it as the Rangers look more like the Avalanche here as they are just crashing the net, looking for more goals. McKegg versus Kadri now to the left of Kemper. Face-off won by Kadri. Yost gets the puck. Harassed there. McKegg takes it away. Greg McKegg shot save with the blocker by Kemper. Greg McKegg here continues to harass the Avalanche netminder. Gets another shot off. Easier save there with 5 minutes left here in the game. Avalanche at this point have won both face-offs in the period. 8 of 12 overall. McKegg versus Kadri. McKegg wins this one back to Runanen. Runanen shot, saved by Kemper. Saw it as the sea kind of parted there in the slot. Now Hunt to Goodrow. Can't get it to the point. McDermott now starts to break out for Colorado. Passes up to Nichushkin. Poked away by Nemeth in the corner. Loses it again to Nichushkin, though. Down low, shot saved by Shesterkin. He lives it in the corner for Hunt. Hunt passes around the boards to Goodrow. Goodrow harassed there. Still maintains control of the puck, though. Long outlet pass for Hunt, intercepted by Murray at center ice. Murray back to McDermott for Colorado. Nichushkin has it, loses it, gets it back down low. Tries a move and is poked away by Shesterkin. Held on to it a little too long as Panarin comes on and pushes it around the Nemeth. Patrick Nemeth now leaves it for Runanen, and Runanen now long pass to McKegg. McKegg gains the zone, then loses it to Murray, and pushes it further deeper, though, as McDermott now finds the puck, and then loses it to McKegg. A minute left here in the third. McKegg cross ice to Runanen. Runanen moving in. Shot saved by Kemper and kept out by the defenseman as it got behind him. What a save there by the defenseman. As now Nichushkin, you're going to see Kemper now. Here he comes. He going to the bench. Nichushkin gains the zone. To Kadri down low. Poked away by Panarin. An injured man for the Avalanche here, by the way, as it's 6-on-5. Landeskog with the puck. These guys are starting to get a little rough here now. A couple of guys are injured. One for Colorado, one for the Rangers, as this one's getting chippy. Britton down the low, Girard shot, save by Shesterkin with less than 20 seconds to go. And he freezes it so the Rangers can get some fresh skaters out there. And Nichushkin looks like he went to the locker room. He was the one banged up on that check there. McKinnon versus Hedl, 6-on-5. Face-off won by Colorado. Makar, one-time shot saved by Lindgren. Or excuse me, by Shesterkin. Lindgren gets the rebound. Lindgren passing up to Lafreniere. Now to Hedl. Loses it to Landeskog at center ice. Back to Rantanen. He loses it to Lindgren. Lindgren from center ice. He's going to throw it towards the net, but it's blocked by Rantanen. It doesn't matter. The horn sounds. The period expires. The Rangers hold on and win 3-1 here in Colorado. The Avalanche played well, but just could not solve Shesterkin beyond that first shot against him. Also did not hurt that they really just couldn't get any long, sustained offense. And the Rangers kept peppering Kemper and finally got a couple of goals in the second period that ended up being the difference from their top line. Rangers outshot Colorado 28-6. JT Comfort, the only goal for the Avalanche, is your number 3 star. Rangers out-hit Colorado 13-7. Faceoffs 9-5 in favor of Colorado. Still a bugaboo for these Rangers. Your number 2 star, with, I believe, the game-winning goal, Mika Zibanejad. A goal and a hit for the captain. Did we make him captain? I can't remember if we made him captain. I don't think, maybe not made him captain. Anyway, Jacob Trouba, your number 1 star with a goal and a hit. He had the first goal for the Rangers, and the Rangers didn't look back after that. So the Rangers now will head to Colorado to take on the Coyotes. I also want to make sure that Georgiev is in net tonight and not Shesterkin, of course, after playing just last night. And it is Georgiev in net for New York. Adam Fox still banged up for the Rangers, but at this rate, he'll be back in a couple of weeks. So the Rangers head down to Glendale, Arizona, to take on the Coyotes, who got off to a slow start, been playing better lately. But can they knock off the juggernaut that is the New York Rangers? Zibanejad versus Schmaltz, face-off won by Arizona to Chichurn. Sends it across to Keller. Down low, Schmaltz, and he scores! Much like the Avalanche, Arizona scores quickly and early. Schmaltz's 5th of the year makes it 1-0 Coyotes. Schmaltz versus Zibanejad now 34 seconds. Keller and Chichurn, the assist, face-off won this time by Zibanejad. Trouba, his pass intercepted by Keller. Kessel now, his pass taken away by Panarin. Artemi Panarin now starts back the other way for the Rangers, gains the blue line, moving to the right circle, separated from the puck by Chichurn, sends it over to Schmaltz. Schmaltz along the left side, sends it deep as he gains the center ice line, and Lindgren will get it for the Rangers in the trapezoid. Ryan Lindgren, long pass to Zibanejad. He gets behind the defense. Bad play, an easy goal for Zibanejad. How the Coyotes forgot about Mika Zibanejad, I don't know. But he got behind the defense. Lindgren's pass sprung him. And after that, it was just easy as pie. Oh, goodness gracious. The goalie dropped to his knees immediately. Zibanejad just held it a second longer and had nothing but net. Puts the biscuit in the basket. His 18th of the year. Lindgren the only helper on the play, and it's 1-1. And Anton Strome now, former Ranger, gets the puck. Passes it to Phil Kessel. Kessel tries to get it down low. Looks like there's going to be a penalty against the Rangers as Georgiev makes the save. But a clear trip in the slot, that prevented the shot. And Ryan Strome goes to the sin bin for 2. And the Rangers, of course, have done a great job in the penalty kill all year long. Greg McKegg versus Galchenyuk. Face-off won by McKegg. Back to K'Andre Miller, who sends it around the boards to Barclay Goodrow. And now up to Patrick Nemeth, who gets to his own blue line and then sends it all the way down. Got this bear, former Flyer, gets it there and sends it over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk along the left side, hit by Nemeth, but gets it to Jaskin. Jaskin along the left boards, now to the point, circles, gets it to Churn. Shot saved by Georgiev, sticks into the corner. Jaskin, back to Churn, slapper save, easy one for Georgiev, as Nemeth now sends it around the boards to K'Andre Miller. Miller now sends it up to McKegg. McKegg gains the blue line. Minute gone here, his slapper is blocked. Goodrow with the puck shorthanded. Will lose the puck to Chichurn and who gets it back to Galchenyuk. 40 seconds left here on the man advantage for Arizona. Miller and Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk wins the battle. Back one time, shot misses wide. Fisher down low. Short side save by Georgiev. As Miller gets it again, he will bank it over to Nemeth, who then finishes it and pushes it all the way down. Getting it there has got this bear. One last rush here for Arizona. As Strome gets out of the sin bin just in time. It's jump scare there for Galchenyuk. And Jaskin's shot is blocked by Trouba. Rangers successfully kill off the penalty as Sammy Blais now pushes it forward or tries to. Panarin and does. As now Panarin sends it back to the point, and Jacob Trouba. Trouba now lets one rip high, missed the net. As Gothisberg gets into the trapezoid. Back to Galchenyuk. Up to Keller now. Keller makes a move, gains the zone. Can't get by Panarin, though, who pokes it out of the zone, and Phil Kessel finds it. Kessel regroups, right side of the ice, moves in now. Poked away by Jacob Trouba. Capo Caco finds it, passes up to Panarin. 9 minutes gone here in the first, already a 1-1 game. Panarin back to the point. Rangers were going for a defensive change. Ryan Lindgren gets it, but not until at center ice. Lindgren now gains the zone, trying to set up the Rangers. Tries to pass it back to Capo Caco, who was out of position, goes all the way down, and Georgiev now quickly pushes it back along the boards to Lindgren, who then pushes it to Capo Caco. Caco gains the zone. Caco's shot saved with the blocker there by the netminder. Now Caco through the ice. Oh, what a save on Panarin by the netminder. He went post to post, and the bread man just missed his 16th of the year. Kessel gets laid out. Puck kicks to Chichurn, and the Coyotes now try to regroup in their own zone. Schmaltz up to Roussel. Roussel along the left side. He's hit by Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen gets it to Chris Kreider. Back the other way come the Rangers. He gets up to Capo Caco at center ice. 7 minutes left in the first. Capo Caco, left side shot, saved with the glove by the netminder. Hutton now hit by Philip Hedl. Hedl along the right side loses the puck. Hutton now gets it out of the zone. Hutton, 1-on-2. Waiting for reinforcements. Moves to the point. Now down low, Roussel, shot saved by Georgiev. What a save by Alexander Georgiev, Alexander the Great. Point blank range, and he got the blocker on it. As now Sammy Blais, a long pass for Lafreniere, who can't get behind the defense the way Zibanejad did. Lafreniere now down low, in the slot, button hook shot saved by Hutton, the netminder. And he holds. With that goal, Mika Zibanejad ties Austin Matthews for the league lead. As we Fipula versus McKegg now to the right of Hutton. Face-off won by the Rangers. Condre Miller with the puck. Miller now circling. Tries to cycle with Ferraro but can't. Jaskin takes it away. Jaskin at the point. Hit by Condre Miller and the Rangers get it back. Dryden Hunt now back the other way. And Hunt lets it rip high and misses the net. Goes all the way out of the zone. Miller loses the puck, but McKegg finds it at center ice. 2 minutes left in the first. McKegg tries to gain the zone, but gets squeezed between a couple Coyotes, and Vatanen gets it over to Fipula. Fipula hit by Miller, and McKegg gets it in his own zone in the right circle. McKegg, long pass for Dryden Hunt. Now across to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow shot save by Hutton, the netminder, as Vatanen now back the other way. Hit by Ferraro with only a few seconds left. Maybe one last rush for the Rangers. Mario Ferraro with 3 seconds left. Gains the blue line. Lets the slapper rip. Hutton freezes it. And that's the end of the period. At the end of 20 here, just like the Colorado game, 2 goals apiece. 2 goals split evenly. 1 goal apiece. At the end of 20, it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 shots on net. Rangers out hitting Arizona 5-0. Rangers actually winning the majority of the faceoffs 3-2. And of course, the power play for Arizona was for naught, so they are 0-for-1 on the man advantage. Schmaltz versus Zibanejad. Second period underway here in Arizona. Faceoff won by the Coyotes. Schmaltz gets hit by Zibanejad. Sent deep though. Lindgren finds it for the Rangers. Ryan Lindgren now passing up to Artemi Panarin. Now to Zibanejad, gains the zone, tries to move to the net, puts a button hook, actually got hooked a little bit, nothing called. Panarin gets the loose puck, kicks it back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad behind the net, looking for something to pass to, getting harassed there. Sends it along to Lindgren along the blue line, deflected in front, saved by Hutton. Craig Smith looked like he got a piece of it with his stick, but Hutton was ready for it. And now it'll be Strome versus Schmaltz to the left of Hutton. Face-off won by Arizona. Keller comes away with it after the tie-up. Passes up to Kessel. Bit of a scrum there. Condre Miller finds the loose puck on his own blue line and starts back the other way. Condre Miller along the left side. Shot saved by Hutton, and he freezes it. Now Galchenyuk versus Hedl. Philip Hedl coming out for the face-off to the right of Hutton. 3.5 minutes gone here in the second. Face-off won by Hedl. Back to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen back to Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere. Passing over to Nemeth. Back to Lafreniere. Shot saved by Hutton through a screen. Sammy Blais gets the loose puck, leaves it for Hedel. Good passing there by the Rangers. Hedel now, button hook shot saved by Hutton. And he'll freeze it again in the crease with 15:09 left in the second. McKegg now comes out against Galchenyuk. McKegg loses the face-off. Anton Strome gets the puck. And he passes up to Zingle. Ryan Zingle down low in the right circle. Passing back to Churn. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound cleared away. And Greg McKegg starts the breakout back the other way. Gaining the zone. McKegg moving in. Down low. Oh, he doesn't get a good shot off. Might have been blocked there by Strallman, as he also took a hit for his efforts. Strallman starts back the other way. Sends it over to Churn and gets it to Galchenyuk. Now to Zingle. Shot saved by Georgiev. He'll leave it in the corner for Dryden Hunt. Passing along the boards to Lindgren. Lindgren tries to do a bank pass to Goodrow. Intercepted. Jacob Trouba gets the puck now. And he gets it up to Hunt, who is then separated from the puck at the blue line. Fisher for Arizona has it. Circling in his own zone. Intercepted, though, by Barclay Goodrow. Leaves it for Lindgren. Lindgren goes and cuts towards the left side. Shot saved by Hutton, as Gothisbehere gets it in. The Ghost gets it in the trapezoid. Up to Fisher. He gets hit hard. Rangers are offside, so Trouba has to circle back. Now sends it over to Lindgren. Up to McKegg. Across to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow gaining the zone. Shot misses wide. And Hutton gets the rebound off the boards and freezes it. 9:05 left in the second of a 1-1 game here in Arizona. Rangers played were 3-1 winners last night in Colorado. Jay Beagle versus Strome. Beagle wins the face-off. Boyd gets the puck. Sends it over to Gothisbehere, and now up to Roussel. Roussel hit by Miller as he sends it deep. Mario Ferraro goes and gets it for the Rangers. Passing up to Chris Kreider, and now up to Capo Caco. Caco back to Kreider. Kreider shot saved by Hutton. Lubushkin gets it up to Beagle, who will then get it to center ice and tries to send it all the way down, but it hits the outside of the glass or the inside of the stanchion, and the refs call a neutral zone whistle. Or neutral zone face-off after the whistle. Beagle versus Hedel. Face-off won by Beagle. Back to Lubushkin. He gets it to Gothisbehere. He's hit by Sammy Blais, but he pushes it to Beagle, who then has his pocket picked by Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen now. Passing up to Lafreniere. Gets it taken away by Vatanen. And gets it across to Gothisbehere. His pass almost taken away by Blais, but Boyd is able to keep control. And now back up to Roussel. Hit by Nemeth. And Sammy Blais gets it. Blais to Ruunanen. Passing up to Philip Hedel. Hedel along the left side. Shot saved by Hutton. Good rising slap shot. But Hutton snatches it from the sky. And now Schmaltz versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Mika Zibanejad to Ferraro. Back to Zibanejad. Shot saved by Hutton. Panarin gets the puck now. Panarin down low. Zibanejad hit the outside of the cage in the one-timer. Oh, a good pass from the bread man, but nothing doing there. And now Mika Zibanejad, another shot saved by Hutton. This top line for the Rangers, very dangerous. As Schmaltz now back the other way. Down low. His pass to Keller. Almost back towards Schmaltz, but it bounced into the corner. Kessel hits the outside of the cage. Now tries to jam it home, and Georgiev freezes it there. It'll be a face-off in the Ranger zone. 2 minutes left here in the second period. Schmaltz versus Strome now. Face-off one back to Vatanen, but Kreider hits him hard, and now it's one-on-one. Kreider winning the foot race. Backhand shot saved by Hutton. And now Chris Kreider does a button hook, setting up shot. Blocker save again by Hutton. Capo Caco now finds the puck. Tries to pass down low. Strome can't get anything on it as the defenseman Hutton intercepts and keeps it away from the goaltender Hutton. And now Strome kicks it over to Patrick Nemeth across the Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen, easy save for Carter Hutton, as he saw it all the way. With 3 seconds, just under, about 3.9 seconds, excuse me, left here in the period. So, big face-off here. If Hedel can win it back to somebody, Rangers get one more shot off instead. Won by Arizona. Strowman to Kessel, and that is your period. So a scoreless second here in Arizona. Carter Hutton doing everything he can to possibly end the Rangers' 30-game win streak. Rangers out shooting Arizona 17-10, out hitting them 11-1. Faceoffs 9-5 in favor of Arizona. And of course, the Coyotes are 0 for 1 on the power play. Schmaltz and Zibanejad here will start the third at center ice. And we are underway, one back by Arizona. Chichurn with the puck, poked away by Mika Zibanejad, goes to Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren now gains the zone, passing back to Artemi Panarin. Panarin swarmed by Coyotes, loses it to Schmaltz. Schmaltz gains the Ranger zone, but Panarin comes back, good back check there as he pokes it away. And Craig Smith finds the puck, pushes it to Georgiev, who then smacks it to Jacob Trouba, getting the goalie involved with the passing there. Trouba leaves it for Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad from the right circle, shot saved by Hutton with the blocker. Panarin to Trouba, across the Lindgren shot, save again by Hutton there through a little bit of a screen. Craig Smith having trouble there in the corner with Chichurn. Comes back, good hit there, but Chichurn holding on to it and gets it up to Schmaltz. Schmaltz now along the right side, gets by Smith, but gets hit by Trouba at the point. Gets it back to Kessel, taken away by Panarin, 2-on-2. Panarin cutting towards the net. Artemi Panarin can't get anything on the shot. Good back check by Anton Strome. Panarin looked like he had the net, but he held it onto a second too long. And Galchenyuk now sends it back across to Kessel. Kessel hit by Zibanejad. Miller sends it around to Ferraro. Mario Ferraro bank pass to Capo Caco. Caco gaining the zone. Capo Caco now from the left side. Back to Miller. Miller down low to Kreider. Sends it around the boards to Zibanejad. Back to Kreider. Chris Kreider circling. Top of the slot. Shot blocked. Deflects to Gottisbehere. Back to Zingle. 8 minutes gone here in the third. Ryan Zingle now at the blue line. Hit by Mario Ferraro. Chris Kreider finds the puck. Gets it to Condre Miller. Condre Miller nowhere to go. Starts moving up the ice. Gains the blue line. Moves to the left circle. Back to the point for Kreider, but the pass is an errant one, and it goes all the way down. Georgiev stops it in the trapezoid and sends it along the boards to Ryan Strome. Strome, oh, bad turnover to Zingle, down low, Galchenyuk, saved by Georgiev on the short side. Might have hit the outside of the cage, actually, as Ferraro now up to Kreider. Good chance for the Coyotes, as they are hanging around in this game against the Rangers. Kreider now circling. Kreider along the left side loses the puck to Zingle. Had no shot. Good job there by the defense to frustrate Chris Kreider. Fisher now gains the zone, hit by Ferraro, and sent back now to Runanen. Runanen up to Filipino along the right side. Cuts towards the slot. Filipino shot, save, rebound. Backhand shot never got through. And it's going to be deflected off the net and out of play. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going, buddy? I am doing great, my friend. I saw Ghostbusters before I started streaming tonight, and I loved it. Thought it was great. Absolutely thought it was great. Beagle versus Hedel. Face-off won by Beagle, back to Gottisberg. Yeah, Darkstroke, yeah. People who thought he was good, people need to stop speculating and just wait for these things to happen. Like, everybody thinks the Yankees are going to re-sign everybody. I'm going to say this right now. We're going to sign maybe Seager, and maybe that's it. Brian Cashman, this is not the Yankees of old. They are not going to do what they used to do when George was alive. I mean, for the Astros, I think it's a good deal. It's low risk, high reward. See if the old man has anything left in the tank at 38. Shot saved by Hutton. Lafreniere now in the pie slice. Boyd gets hit by Blay, but he keeps it away from him. Same thing with Syndergaard, with the Angels. It's low risk, high reward. And a big hit there, and the Coyotes go back onto a late power play. Ryan Lindgren gets called for charging. A questionable call, but he's going to get 2 minutes here. Yeah, Hal's cheap. He's not his father, Darkstroke. Also, to be fair, I don't think Verlander wants to play in the Bronx. I bet you those rumors were started by his agent just to get the price up from the Astros. As this is sent all the way down. Good play there by Miller as Gottisbehere gets it now. And starts back the other way for Arizona across the Schmaltz. Like, that happens a lot, too. If you forget, like, sometimes these rumors are started just to drive the price up. That's all it is. I guarantee you Verlander had no intentions of signing in New York. Guarantee. Yeah, no matter where he went, it was going to be a one-year deal. right? It's not long-term. He's 38 years old as McKegg wins this back to Jacob Trouba. Sends it around to Goodrow, who does get it out of the zone. Vatanen has to regroup with the Coyotes. Now he gets the zone. Gets by Jacob Trouba. Poked away there nicely by Ferraro. And now Goodrow. Bank pass to McKegg shorthanded. Back to Barclay. Goodrow. Back to Trouba. Jacob Trouba puts it on Hutton, who will freeze it with 35 seconds left. I don't want Correa. I've been saying this all along. I don't want Correa. Correa's lucky he's playing in this time period. Because if he did what he did years ago and then came to Yankee Stadium, they would have thrown chairs at him the same way they did that with Roger Maris. As Galchenyuk wins it back to Vatanen. He was a Yankee. He was traded for it. He had no choice. Like, honestly, if this was like 1960 and Carlos Correa came to Yankee Stadium after everything he did, even as a Yankee, I'd throw a chair at him. It's not 1960, though. As Phil Kessel back the other way. Rangers kill off the man advantage. As Kreider now, all fresh off the bench, sends it to Capo. Caco shot misses high and wide. No cheaters allowed in New York. As that shot saved, rebound, Strome hits the outside of the cage. You know about that, right? Yankee fans, Roger Maris, because they didn't want Roger Maris to break Babe Ruth's record, because a lot of Yankee fans did not see Roger Maris as a Yankee. Because you gotta remember, he was acquired as a trade. That was only his, he was only his second year as a Yankee. They wanted Mickey Mantle to break it. Yankee fans, the chairs at Yankee Stadium weren't always bolted in. And they threw chairs at Roger Maris in right field. Yeah, Darkstroke, he's a jerk. You know what, again, that all that is Correa talking trash about Jeter is saying, I don't want to go to New York, and New York, I don't want him in New York, and he doesn't want to be in New York. That's all that was. That's him saying, I don't want to go there. He doesn't want to be a Yankee, and we don't want him. Galchenyuk versus Zibanejad. Zibanejad wins it back to Lindgren. Less than half a minute to go in this 1-1 game. Haven't had a goal since early in the first. Zibanejad on a breakaway. Lindgren down low. Shot saved by Hutton with the glove. And he'll freeze it again. I mean, I will say, Jeter was not the best defender he was not the best defensive shortstop. That's no doubt about it. But it is what it is. There were a lot of guys who won Gold Gloves back then because we didn't have the defensive metrics that we have now. A lot of guys back then who won Gold Gloves that shouldn't have won Gold Gloves. As this is going to expire, and we're going to overtime, not at 1. Yeah, Seager. I want, at this point, at Seager. At this point, let it be Seager. Rangers out shooting Arizona 24-12. Out hitting them 17-2. Faceoffs 15-7 in favor of Arizona. Again, Arizona 0 for 2 on the man advantage. And the thing is that, I mean, I go back to 1999 when Rafael Palmeiro beat out Tino Martinez for the first base Gold Glove. Palmeiro played 28 games at first base in 1999. He DH'd the whole year. Face-off won by the Coyotes, but then a big hit there. And now here comes Zibanejad and Panarin. Zibanejad tries to get it across. Ferraro actually finds the puck. Ferraro now across the Zibanejad. Shot saved by Hutton. All right, the Gold Glove was a popularity contest until about 10 years ago. It still is in a lot of ways. Face-off won by Arizona. Again, Anton Stralman with the puck. Gets it across to Keller. Up to Schmaltz. Schmaltz hit there. Loses it to Stralman. Up to Keller now. Keller back to Schmaltz. Down low. Poked away there by the recovering Trouba and Hedel. And now back in front. Now here comes Jacob Trouba. It's a foot race. Schmaltz is going to catch him, though, so he'll set things up for Hedel. Back to Trouba. Trouba in the right circle. Loses it to Schmaltz. And now Hedel gets hit. Trouba finds it. He's hit. Rangers struggling to get some offense going here in the overtime period. Trouba circling, looking for that perfect pass. Now back to Runanen as he'll go for a change. And in comes Panarin, the bread man. Stralman back the other way. I think it's a terrible move, Darkstroke. But who knows, right? It's like when we got Lee Mazzilli to be the first, I think it was first base coach, right? We got him to be the first base coach. We got him from the Mets. He's Runanen now, circling, shot blocked, doesn't get through. Runanen passing along to Panarin, the bread man, passing down, Charlie missed Hedel, and that's going to go all the way around the boards. Runanen finds it, now gets it back to Hedel, and Hedel and Panarin, Panarin back, Panarin moving in, shot, oh, he hit the crossbar. Hutton might have got a piece of it as well, as Hedel now shot saved by Hutton with 40 seconds left in the period. The overtime period. Galchenyuk versus Strome. Face-off won by Arizona. Chichern circling over to Kessel, up to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk hit by Capo Caco. Lindgren gets the puck. Half a minute left in the overtime period. Are we destined or doomed for a shootout? Strome along the left side, circling. Ryan Strome, shot blocked. Chichern keeps it away and gets it up to Galchenyuk. Hit by Lindgren. Down it goes to Kessel. And Chichern laid out by Caco. Now to Lindgren, 10 seconds left. His pass is an errant one. Chichern has it. Hit there, Caco to Strome, who sends it the length of the ice, and we are going to a shootout. The first shootout of the year for the Rangers. They had their chances. 27-12. The Coyotes didn't get a shot on net in the overtime period. Who's going first? Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. He gets Hutton down, and he scores! Artemi Panarin put it on the board. Rangers up 1-0 here in the shootout. Make it snappy. It's easy to score when there's nobody around, and Hutton dropped down quickly. Now here comes Phil Kessel, the king of the hot dog. Down low, Georgiev with the kick save and a beauty. And now a chance for Alexis Lafreniere. Coming in from the right side at the slot. Moving in. Shot saved by Hutton. Hutton stayed with him that time. And now here comes Keller. Trying to tie it. Rangers up 1-0 in the shootout. Keller shot saved by Georgiev as he tried to go backhand short side. So now here it is. If Zibanejad scores, the Rangers win the shootout and the winning streak continues. Mika Zibanejad shot saved by Hutton. So now it's down to the netminder Georgiev against Schmaltz, who has the only goal for the Coyotes in the game. Coming down low, Schmaltz makes a move, shot, save! Rangers win! And the Rangers continue their historic winning streak as they win here in a shootout 1-0. Alexander Georgiev gets the job done in the shootout. Had a good game, too. And the Ranger offense went ice cold. There's the shot. He tried to beat him blocker side, but Georgiev stuns him. And the Coyotes walk away with a point. The Rangers again walk away with 2. Your 3 stars. With the only goal for the Coyotes, Nick Schmaltz, his 5th of the year. I'm going to say it's Hutton and Zibanejad are the other 2 stars. Zibanejad with the Rangers' only goal and a pair of hits. On the breakaway you saw there. And Carter Hutton, 26 saves on 27 shots. Yeah, no, the Mets are a dumpster fire, Darkstroke. That's basically it. A lot of folks have been saying that. That basically, yeah, same thing. Nobody wants to go to the Mets. So the Coyotes, good for them. The Coyotes get a point. So they improved to 10, 14, and 4. Rangers, though, improved to 31-0. And now come home for a nice little homestand here at Madison Square Garden for the holidays. Happy holidays. Rangers versus Vegas, and then Montreal And then next time we play will be Detroit. We'll be a 3-game homestand. So can the Rangers find a little more offense here against the Vegas Golden Knights? We're coming off a loss. They're 12-13, and I think it said 4. On paper, the Knights are the better team. But, of course, Madison Square Garden is a long way to go. Yes, 12-13-4, 31-0-0. The Rangers continue to roll. Some close games, but they find ways to win still. I'm going to a friend's house, Darkstroke. I'm going to a friend's here in LA. I will be going back home to New Jersey for Christmas, but for Thanksgiving, I'll be at a friend's house. And we will not be streaming on Thanksgiving. As Jacob Trouba can't get a shot off as he circles to the slot. Zibanejad there. No, I am not going to make anything. I do not cook. I do not cook well, I should say. Anyway. Smith pushing in. Craig Smith shot. Leonard finds it in the crease and freezes it with almost 2 minutes gone here in the first. Yeah, I'm going to go buy a pie from this amazing bakery that's down the street. They make an amazing pecan pie, so that's what I'll bring. And I'll bring a bottle of wine. That's what you do. Strome versus Janmark. As Stone gains the zone. Down low, shot blocked by Miller. Oh, Georgiev getting another start here, 2 in a row. As Ferraro gains the zone now. Gets it to Kakko. Backhand. Misses wide. Capo Kakko again. This time shot, save, rebound. And Leonard, a couple of backhand shots in a row, makes both saves. 3.5 gone here in the first. Hedel wins it back to Runanen on the faceoff. Runanen punching in. Shot saved by Leonard. Runanen still has it. Pass, tries to get across the slot. Would have had the man wide open if it got through. A good play by Martinez, who gets hit by Nemeth now. And here comes Philip Hedel. Philip Hedel behind the defense. Philip Hedel shot. Backhand shot, and he scores! 2 backhands in a row. He got the rebound off the first, and the second one squeezes by Leonard for his 11th of the year. Philip Hedel. The Rangers jump out to a 1-0 lead here early in the first. Excuse me. McKegg versus Carlson. Hedel unassisted on that play. As this one passed up to Carlson. Lindgren absolutely smashes him, and Jacob Trouba goes around and gets it for the Rangers. Trouba passes up to Goodrow on the breakout. Gains the zone. Passing back to Hunt. Dryden Hunt shot through a screen, saved by Leonard. And he freezes it again for another face-off. As you see there, Alex Pietrangelo leads the Vegas Golden Knights in points with a goal and 22 assists. Ryan Strome and Carlson to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by Carlson, back to White Cloud. Now up to Marchessault. Marchessault gains the zone. Shot saved by Georgiev. Miller handles the rebound and now gets it up to Strome on the breakout. Good save by Georgie. And Strome now from the left circle. Shot saved by Leonard with the glove. And he freezes it with 8 minutes gone here in the first. What about you, Darkstroke? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? That's a good question. Carlson versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Carlson. White Cloud up to Smith. Nemeth hits him, separates him from the puck. Panarin gets the loose biscuit and now starts back the other way, passing up to Zibanejad, who gains the zone. Cross ice to Craig Smith. Shot saved by Leonard. Looked like it was going short side there, but Leonard saw it all the way. As the Rangers continue to find ways to roll. McKegg versus Nolan Patrick. Patrick wins it now back to Martinez, former Flyer. McKegg now picks his pocket. Greg McKegg back to the point for Lindgren. Across to Trouba. Jacob Trouba lets it rip, but his shot is blocked partially. Pietrangelo gets the loose puck up to Kolesar. Nice, Darkstroke. That does sound nice. As Nolan Patrick takes the puck away from McKegg. Hunt tries to then lift his stick and does so. It trickles all the way down for Lindgren in the pie slice. Ryan Lindgren now. Cross-ice pass for Dryden Hunt. Hunt along the right side. Gains the blue line, but they say he was offside, so a whistle blows. And it'll be a face-off at the neutral zone between Zibanejad and Patrick. Mark Stone's still looking for his first goal of the year, I think that said. Or no X-Factor goals, I should say. Is that face-off is won by the Knights again. Kolsar with the puck. Gains the zone, now poked away by Miller. Nice play by Keandre Miller. Mika Zibanejad now with his line mates. Shot saved by Leonard. No rebound as Smith crashes the net. And 7 minutes left here in the first. A lot of face-offs here in this first period. Leonard freezing the puck a lot. Strome versus Janmark, won by... won by Janmark as Pacioretty. Up to Stone, hit by Nemeth. Runinen gets the loose puck and passes back to Capo Caco. Capo Caco now along the left side. Gaining the zone. Shot saved by Leonard, and again, he snatches it with the glove, and he says, no rebound, let's have a face-off. Hedel versus Janmark now to the right of Leonard. Rangers up 1-0. Philip Hedel, the only goal scorer. His 11th of the year, no assists on the play. Hedel wins it back to Condre Miller. Miller has it poked away, puck is loose. Ferraro keeps it away from Pacioretty, and Miller now goes back and gets it over to Lafreniere. He sends it up to Philip Hedel. Along the left side, circling with Pietrangelo. Down low, Miller can't handle the one-time pass. Condre Miller pinching in, had a chance, as now Stone hit by Mario Ferraro, and Lafreniere gets it back to Miller. Miller up to Hedel. Hedel cutting through the neutral zone. Leaves it for Lafreniere. Backhand shot, rebound! Hedel crashing the net, couldn't get there in time. Pietrangelo clears it away from danger, and up to Mark Stone, who has his shot deflected into the corner, and Philip Hedel finds it there. 2 minutes left here in the first. Rangers up 1-0. Pass intercepted by Marchessault, meant for Sammy Blais. Alex Martinez now with the puck. Sends it up to Carlson. Carlson moving down low, swarmed by blue shirts. And Panarin comes away with it. Artemi Panarin up to Sammy Blais along the left side. He loses the puck. Hedel gets it. Hedel tries to get it back to Blais, but he's ridden into the boards. But now Hedel across. Panarin shot saved by Leonard. What a save by Robin Leonard. Hedel feeds the bread man, but he cannot hit the back of the twine. Strome versus Patrick now. Face-off won by Patrick, back to White Cloud with only a few seconds left in the clock. Connor Carrier has the puck now. The period will expire as he reaches neutral ice. But the Rangers score one, and at the end of one, it's 1-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Vegas 13-1. Well, that's a good way to pitch a shutout. Out hitting them 6-3. Vegas winning 8 of 11 faceoffs, though. Zibanejad versus Janmark. Faceoff one back to Jacob Trouba. Up to Lindgren. Lindgren gains the blue line. Circling. Back to Trouba. Trouba shot through a screen. Oh, he hit Leonard dead center. If he pushes that to the side a little bit, if he tries to go short side, he might have had a goal. As Leonard was screened by Panarin there. A little good give and go between the two defensemen, but that's why Trouba's a defenseman and not a winger. Face-off won by the Knights. Pacioretty with the puck. Across ice to Janmark. Janmark gets by Lindgren. 2-on-1. Back to Pacioretty. His shot blocked nicely. Good recovery by Jacob Trouba as he hits it with the stick, and it bounces over the net. Craig Smith now with the puck. Pushes it into the corner. Gets it himself, actually. Little fancy pass there. As Craig Smith shot. Save. Rebound. Pietrangelo again clears it from danger. As Janmark now. Oh, he's going to get tripped up there by Trouba. We'll go to the sin bin. An easy call for the refs. 2 minutes for tripping. So the Knights get their first power play of the evening. The Rangers have yet to, knock on wood, give up a power play goal this year. McKegg versus Carlson. Big reason why they are 31-0. Face-off won by McKegg to Miller, who then passes it around to Nemeth. Pushes it back even further to Goodrow. Goodrow takes it. Throws it towards the net. Leonard there makes the save. And actually he's going to freeze it. What's up, Stone? How's it going, buddy? So Carlson and McKegg will face off to the right of Leonard here on the power play. Yeah, no, Stone, nobody's surprised that the Patriots are beating the lowly, pathetic Falcons. Shot saved by Georgiev. Another shot save again on Stone. As Alexander the Great with a couple of big saves there, and freezing the puck for a face-off in his own zone now. It'll be Zibanejad versus Carlson. Like, honestly, it maybe takes them down a peg because they should be winning by more. The Falcons are banged up as that shot, or that pass intercepted by Runanen saves a goal. I think it knocks the Patriots down to 7th in my book, I think, now. As Zibanejad back to Ferraro. Ferraro across ice. Rangers are short-handed. Runanen shot saved by Leonard. I mean, he's old, Darkstroke. I mean, this was his... This probably should be his final year, or is, like, once this contract is done, he should be done, right? Another save by Georgiev, short-handed. Few seconds left here on the power play. Pass up to Zibanejad, poked away by Theodore. Now over to Marchessault. Penalty over. Blais intercepts and will clear all the way down. This will go as an icing, though. I don't think he realized the power play was over. But, yeah, I mean, Matt Ryan is not what he was even 5 years ago, right? So... Zibanejad versus Carlson now to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Janmark to Martinez. His shot blocked by Zibanejad, and he kind of kicked it forward. Great play by the Ranger captain. Zibanejad shot saved by Leonard there in the backhand. I don't think he got all of it. Good recovery by the defense. As Stone now back the other way. Now passes back to his netminder, Leonard, who shovels it along to Pietrangelo. Over to Pacioretty. Pacioretty has it poked away by Trouba. Cross ice to Runanen. Runanen tries to get it to Blais, but Pacioretty intercepts. Pacioretty gains the blue line. Poked away by Trouba on net, or towards the net. Ferraro, though, quickly cuts in and moves up along the right side. Zibanejad. Hey, Stone, you know what? I saw Ghostbusters today. I'm so happy. Ghostbusters so good. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm very happy with it overall. Very, very happy with it. Easy 8.5 out of 10. Easy. Patrick has it poked off his stick there by Ferraro. Trouba pushes it further along. Pietrangelo, pass intercepted by Zibanejad. Zibanejad for the right circle. Shot saved by Leonard with the blocker. Good play there. As Trouba now gets it to Blais. Back to Zibanejad. Has it taken away, though, by Kolsar. Cold sore. He's cold sore. I'm going to give him... If I was a broadcaster, I'd give some of these guys, like the opponents, like some really bad names. As the Rangers are going to go on the power play, it looks like a hold on Cold Sore. Kolsar. Keegan Kolsar. Strome versus Patrick. So let's see if the Rangers can do what the Vegas Knights couldn't, which is score on the power play. Face-off won by Strome to Artemi Panarin, and immediately the bread man delivers. Strome wins it to Panarin. He cuts to the slot. He hits the back of the net. It's 2-0 Rangers. It's a power play goal. Make it snappy indeed. The bread man rips it home over Leonard's glove. And then sheaths the stick into the holster. Or scabbard, I think it is. Anyway, into the scabbard. Sheaths the stick into the scabbard. Yeah. Strome the only assist. Pietrangelo now moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. Oh, it got behind him. But Miller is able to clear it out of danger. And now Ferraro... His pass is by Marchessault, so a big goal for the Rangers there as they get a little insurance on the power play. McKegg now, little bank pass, looking for Hunt. He's going to deflect on net, gives it to Martinez, and back the other way come the Knights. Marchessault, Pietrangelo over to Smith, down low behind the defense. Shot saved by Georgiev. One-time shot saved by Georgiev on Carlson now. Georgiev getting peppered a little bit here, but he's up to the challenge as Pietrangelo gets it deep in his own zone and sends it up to Smith. Smith along the left side. Smith hit by Ferraro. His pass will go errantly in towards the other side of the ice, and Miller will intercept. Condre Miller now gains the zone, opening things up. Shot saved by Leonard. And Leonard again slowing things down. And this is what the Knights want. They want to slow things down. Oh, there you go. Stevenson versus Strome now to the right of Leonard. 3 minutes left in the second. Rangers up 2-0. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kreider, Kakko, shot saved by Leonard. Good setup there, better save. As now Kakko tries to get at this Kreider shot blocked. And White Cloud finds the loose puck. Up to Dadonov. Dadonov at center ice. His pocket picked by Kaapo Kakko. Then gets tied up and Dadonov starts back the other way with Tuch. Tuch hit at the blue line. Gets it to Stevenson. Has it poked away. And Runanen gets it. Up to Strome. A minute to go here in the second. Rangers up 2-0. Ryan Strome now circling, looking for a shot towards Kreider's shot. Saved by Leonard. Pushed it to the slot. Chris Kreider was there, but he couldn't bury it. Stevenson and Hedl now to the right of Leonard. Face-off won by the Knights. Theodore, one last rush chance maybe for Vegas. White Cloud with the puck. Gains the zone, but hit by Alexis Lafreniere. Hedl will send it around the boards. And that does it for the second 20 minutes of play here tonight. Rangers are up 2-0 at the end of 40 here at the world's most famous arena over the Vegas Golden Knights. I'll say that, you know, the Patriots are getting a lot of pick sixes this year, and that helps. That makes the box score look a lot better than it should be. But hey, that's like the Giants. The only reason why the Giants have 3 wins is because of the defense scoring points. Rangers out shooting Vegas 22-7, out hitting them 12-5. Face-offs 14-7 in favor of Vegas. That's a 2-3 ratio. That's 66%. And of course, the big difference is Vegas 0 for 1 on the power play, and the Rangers scored 3 seconds into their power play, which made it 2-0. Yeah, I know, Stone, I know. Goodness. Zibanejad versus Janmark, center ice, third period underway, wins it back to Pietrangelo. Trouba is going to get called for tripping again. He got a little sloppy, a little lazy with the stick. So the Knights get another chance to get back in this game. It'll be Carlson versus McKegg. Knights 0 for 1 tonight on the power play. Face-off won by Vegas, back to Pietrangelo. Shot saved by Georgiev, and he leaves it in the corner for Ferraro. Around the boards to Lindgren, and he will clear. Good save there by Georgiev. Leonard with the puck. Leaves it there in the trapezoid for Pietrangelo. Traced out by Goodrow. A minute 20 left in the man advantage. A pass up to Stone. Hit by Lindgren, but Stone gets it back. Now passing it into the trapezoid. Out in front, Marchessault shot, Stone! Poked away by Georgiev. Pietrangelo now hit by Goodrow. Those two are fighting. Stone down low. Shot save again by Alexander the Great. Marchessault, one-time shot. Georgiev's a brick wall tonight. As Goodrow gets the puck now, we'll pass it up to McKegg, and he will clear it all the way down to Leonard. Leonard in the trapezoid leaves it again. The clock is ticking. Pietrangelo with the puck. Back come the Knights. Theodore with the puck. Passes up to Stone. Back to Marchessault. Poked away. Nice play there by Ferraro. He's fresh off the bench. He can't get it out of the zone, though. Rangers looking. We're back to 5-on-5. Carlson down low. Shot goes wide. Ferraro around the boards to Lindgren. Goodrow up to Trouba. Trouba, fresh out of the sin bin, gets it to McKegg. McKegg lets it rip. Saved by Leonard. And he will freeze it with 16:21 left in the third. So the Knights, they had their chances, but now 0 for 2 on the power play. As Alexander Georgiev making a bid to be the starting netminder now. Janmark, Zibanejad, face off to the right of Leonard, won by Vegas. Stone with the puck. Passing up to Pacioretty. Hit by Runanen. Gets it back, though. Down low, Janmark, shot save, short side. Save again on Pacioretty with the rebound. Georgiev wants the shutout, and he is doing everything he can to get it as Smith sends it deep. Zibanejad gets it. Zibanejad cutting to the net. He hit the crossbar. He almost made it 3-0, and now Panarin says, "Don't worry, buddy, I gotcha." Artemi Panarin, his second of the night, makes it 3-0 Rangers. His 17th of the year. The Breadman delivers. That might be the nail in the coffin, ladies and gentlemen, as Panarin goes top shelf for his second of the game. Strome versus Janmark. Zibanejad and Smith get the assists. Martinez across to Pietrangelo now. at the blue line, across the Stone. His shot blocked nicely there. Ruunanen now trying to get behind the defense. He'll be hit hard. Puck will continue forward. Pietrangelo versus Kreider. Kreider gets the puck, fighting hard. Now Pietrangelo with a big hit. Those two in a bit of a scrum as Janmark comes up and cleans it up. Martinez now hit by Strome as these two teams get a little chippy here. Strome now circling. Right circle shot saved by Leonard. Hit it off the blocker and bounced it into his glove. That was pretty sweet. And now Patrick versus Hedl to the left of Leonard. Face-off won by Hedl, back to Ruunanen, but has his pocket picked by Connor Carrier. Carrier along the right side, putting on the brakes, looking for a pass, passing back to Whitecloud. His shot blocked. Nice play by Patrick Nemeth. Loose puck kicks to Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere 2-on-2, cutting to the net. Backhand shot saved by Leonard. Leaves it for Kolsar. Across the Carrier, he's offsides. Nemeth hits him for his troubles. As you see there, the Rangers have two guys in top 10 in points. Panarin and Zibanejad. This is what they should be in real life, but they're not. They stink in real life. Patrick and Zibanejad face-off won by Patrick back to Theodore. They don't stink. They're just really off to a terrible start. As Carrier now moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound cleared away from Patrick. Kolsar. I'm going to start calling him Kolsar all the time now. Kolsar can't get it on net. Now Panarin back the other way. Panarin's shot saved by Leonard. Zibanejad down low, and Mika Zibanejad says, don't worry, you'll still get a 3-point night, Artemi. It won't be a hat trick. As Zibanejad gets his 19th of the year, and the top line continues to deliver. It's their third goal of the night. Panarin with the primary assist. I'm not sure who got the second assist, if there was one. The Rangers are now up 4-0 as they've busted it wide open. There is no other assist. There you go. Artemi's 19th of the year. As Smith sends it across ice to Marchessault, now to Carlson. Carlson has it poked away. Lindgren gets the puck and gets it up to Sammy Blais. Across to Hedl. Hedl, who had the first goal for the Rangers, back to the point for Lindgren. Lindgren across to Trouba. Trouba can't get anything on the shot as he was hit as he shot it. And Smith back the other way for Vegas. Smith is hit by Lindgren, gets it over to Theodore. Theodore across now to Whitecloud. Whitecloud gains the zone. He's hit by Trouba, but he gets it back. Down low. His pass is an errant one, and it goes all the way out of the zone as McNabb has to go back and get it. He's pressured by Lafreniere, but he circles back around his net and starts back out. Sends it up to Whitecloud now, across to Marchessault. Marchessault with Carlson, puts it on net, saved by Georgiev, and he will leave it for Trouba in the corner. Pass up to Capo, can't handle it. McNabb intercepts. Back to Marchessault. His pass is intercepted by Lafreniere. Alexis Lafreniere circling, sends it back to Lindgren, and the Rangers start to break out with a pass to Capo. Kako gets behind the defense. 2-on-1. Strome can't get anything on the shot. Good recovery by McNabb. 2:15 left in the third. Stone gains the zone, but he's hit by Trouba. K'Andre Miller gets the puck now for the Rangers, and Miller sends it over to Chris Kreider. Chris Kreider now gains the offensive zone for the Rangers, tries to pass back to the slot, but nothing doing. Gets bounced back to him. Kreider in the corner, cutting to the slot now. Circling. Passing back to Ferraro, who gets laid out. And Kreider, though, it opens up the ice shot. Nice recovery there for the Vegas Golden Knights to block that one. Less than a minute to go. Janmark hit by Ferraro. Kako with the puck now. Kako up to Ryan Strome, has his stick lifted. It's going to go all the way around. No icing. Strome does end up winning the foot race anyway. He's circling now with 30 seconds left here in the game. Strome tries to get across ice to Panarin, looking for the Hattie, but nothing doing. But then separated by Miller. Panarin with the loose puck. Panarin behind the net. Smith with the puck now. Smith circling. Craig Smith shot saved by Leonard. And he'll freeze it with 20 seconds to go. And that'll do it. That was Panarin's last chance. He'll head back to the bench for the last 18 seconds of the game. It'll be Patrick versus McKegg. Face-off won by McKegg, back to Ruunanen. Ruunanen in the slot, actually hits off of McKegg with the shot. McNabb with the puck now. Gets it up to Carrier. Carrier makes a move, but he loses the puck to Ruunanen. Passing across ice to Dryden Hunt. Hunt shot saved by Leonard, and that's your game. The Rangers roll 4-0. The Golden Knights shake their head. They had a couple chances. They had some power plays, and it was a close game for a long time. But the Rangers got their power play. They scored on it, and that turned things around as they salute the Garden faithful here in New York City. It's a shutout for Georgiev, who's played a couple of good games in a row now. We look at our 3 stars. Georgiev, your number 3 star. 15 saves on 15 shots, including a lot in those power plays. A very quality start for him. Your number 2 star with a goal, an assist, and a hit, Mika Zibanejad. Rangers outshot Vegas by the way 30-15, out hit him 16-10. Faceoffs 20-9 for Vegas. The big difference, Vegas 0 for 2 in the power play. Rangers 1 for 1. And of course, your number 1 star, no surprise, with 2 goals and an assist, Artemi Panarin, the bread man with a 3-point night. It's your number 1 star. So one more game tonight, then Pokemon tomorrow. And then actually, this is a good thing. Some fine folks over at Frogwares, I'm not sure if you guys know who that is, they make the Sherlock Holmes games. They reached out and gave me a code to stream their new Sherlock Holmes game that came out this week. So that will be Monday. Will be Sherlock Holmes Year 1, I believe it's the name of it. Their first year. It's like kind of like a prequel to their other games, which I only played Crimes and Punishment, which was actually really good. So if it's anything like Crimes and Punishment that came out 7 years ago, like this will actually be a pretty fun quick point and click game. So thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. So yeah, so again, I mean, you guys know me. I've said it before. It's why I played Call of Duty for a night. Like, if you give me a code, I'll play any game for free. Like, if it's free, it's for me. But yeah, so look forward to that on Monday. So Pokemon tomorrow, Sherlock Holmes Year 1 on Monday, and then Tuesday will be a podcast, and then Wednesday, because we're not going to stream obviously Thursday and Friday next week. Wednesday will be a hodgepodge. It might be more Sherlock. It might be we might do Kenna again, depending on what people want. We will see, but it probably will not be hockey. So let's save the game. I don't think we've actually done that tonight. That might help. So yeah, so a couple of new games. Pokemon drops tomorrow. We're playing Pokemon tomorrow. And on Monday, like I said, Sherlock Holmes, which just dropped Tuesday. Just dropped on Tuesday. We'll play on Monday. So there you go. Canadiens versus the Rangers. Last game before the holiday here in our season. On paper, the Canadiens are the better team, but we are on a 32-game winning streak. Easily the best I've ever done in NHL. And actually, I wonder if this might be the last game before we get Adam Fox back, which will be interesting. So Zibanejad, Panarin, Smith against Suzuki, Toffoli, and Gallagher. Face-off won by Montreal, and we are underway at the world's most famous arena. Shea Weber with the puck, passes up to Suzuki. Passes across to Toffoli. Shesterkin back in net, makes the save. With 45 seconds gone here in the first as he freezes it. So Alexander Georgiev, credit where it's due. A couple of quality starts in a row. Gave up that one goal against the Coyotes in a shootout win. And then, of course, gave up none against the Vegas Golden Knights. It's Weber's shot saved by Shesterkin. Pretty much a breakaway there. The two of them were just standing there. And then Shea Weber's like, all right, I'm just going to take the shot. Pass meant for Zibanejad, intercepted Toffoli back the other way for Montreal. He's hit at the point as he sends it deep. And Lindgren will get it for the Rangers. Ryan Lindgren now starts to break out as he sends a pass up to Panarin, but it's going to go wide and actually right on Carey Price. Edmondson now at the puck, up to Toffoli. Price is not easy to beat, but we have beaten him this year. Weber, hit by Lindgren. He'll send it cross ice to Jacob Trouba and passes up to Panarin. Panarin along the right side. Passing back across to Lindgren, pinching in, shot save, rebound. Couldn't be handled. Lindgren again, shot save by Price. Zibanejad trying to cut in towards the slot, does, shot save again. Price sticked it away, and Gallagher gets it in the corner and sends it up to Toffoli. Toffoli, gets laid out at center ice. Woo, that was a hit. And now up to Lindgren. Lindgren up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad gets checked from behind, and Hoffman gets the loose puck for Montreal. Up to Suzuki, now to Anderson. Back to Suzuki. Poked away by Lindgren. Craig Smith now with the puck. Passing up to Chris Kreider along the right side. Kreider trying to turn on the Jets, but gets run down by Edmondson. Back to Anderson. 7 minutes gone here in the first. No score. Weber with the puck now for Montreal. His pass intercepted by Chris Kreider. Kreider pinching in, shot, and through a screen, Chris Kreider scores. A terrible turnover by Shea Weber. And then Weber, a double, 2 strikes against him. Screens Price, and Kreider gets his 13th of the year as he goes blocker side, top shelf. And the Rangers jump out to a 1-0 lead. It'll be Strome versus Dvorak now. Should be no assist on that play. Yeah, unassisted was because of the Weber turnover, and Kreider took advantage as Savard now back to Dvorak across to Anderson. He's hit hard. Kreider now back up to Mario Ferraro, whose time as a starter is dwindling with Fox back in a game or two. He gets hit, loses the puck. Anderson finds it for Montreal, up to Hoffman. He's done well, though, as a backup. Hoffman gets hit, and now back to Ferraro. Ferraro along the left side, puts on the brakes, into the slot, circling, shot, save with the glove by Price. And he freezes it. Brendan Gallagher, he had a goal against the Rangers earlier this year, leading the Canadiens with 30 points. Perreault versus Hedel to the right of Price. Face-off won by Hedel, back to Ruunanen. Ruunanen in the slot, shot blocked, but clear tripping. Took his legs out. Ruunanen went flying. David Savard will go to the sin bin, and the Rangers, and their dangerous power play now will take the ice. Hedel, flanked by Kakko and Lafreniere, a very young power play unit. This is the secondary unit. Face-off won this time by Montreal. Edmondson will get it to Byron, who will clear out of the zone. Andre Miller goes back and gets it. Passes up to Hedel. Hedel will circle and set up. Now tries to get it to Miller, but Armia intercepts and clears all the way down. And going and giving chase is Jacob Trouba. Trouba up to Capo Kakko. Kakko gains the zone. Back to Hedel. Poked away. Kakko gets it back. Sends it back to the blue line for Miller, who lets it rip. Saved by Price. Lafreniere hacking away for the rebound. Nothing doing, though. And now here comes the number 1 line. Strome flanked by Panarin and Kreider. Face-off won by the Rangers. Kreider with the puck, shot, and rebound. Oh, and he hit the post. Panarin, Kreider with a perfect shot. Left the rebound for Panarin, and he hit the post, and it died on the line. Price was able to find it and smother it. Oh, that Panarin looking to the sky. That should have been 2-0 Rangers. Strome wins. We're going to do it again now. Kreider's shot says, don't worry. No rebound this time. Chris Kreider, a power play goal. And the Rangers go up 2-0. Kreider's 14th of the year. His 2nd of the night. Another good win by Strome on the faceoff. And Panarin feeling a lot better now as the Rangers got that power play goal. Strome should get the only assist. Hedel versus Suzuki now. Face-off won by Hedel to Ruunanen. Back to Patrick Nemeth. Nemeth gains the zone, loses the puck to Suzuki, who starts back the other way before being hit by Sammy Blais. He gets laid out. We're going to have some fisticuffs. Weber coming into to protect Suzuki, and Blais and Weber are, well, they're throwing bombs. Right hand from Blais, right hand from Weber, and now Sammy Blais, machine gun chops like he's Eddie Kingston now. Oh, and now one from haymaker from Weber, but then Blais ends it as Weber is splayed by Blais across the ice. They'll both go to the sin bin for 5. Suzuki will go to the locker room to get looked at. Rangers bring out the 4th line just in case any more festivities want to take place. But it'll be the top line for Montreal, now helmed by Dvorak. McKegg, faceoff won by the Rangers. McKegg back to Hunt. Can't get a good shot off. finds the loose puck as it pinballed around the slot. Back to the blue line. Lindgren now, his shot is blocked. McKegg finds it against the boards, and now pushing into the slot. Taken away by Gallagher, and now Montreal's going to have a power play. Dvorak hit by Lindgren, but it's clear as day that McKegg got the stick between the legs. He's going to join his boy Sammy Blais in the sin bin. Or actually, this is Jacob Trouba again. I'm sorry, Jacob Trouba. I thought that was McKegg. And this is 3 penalties in 2 games now for Jacob Trouba. Sloppy stick work. Not good for a guy who's been struggling offensively lately, too. As Zibanejad versus Anderson face-off won by Zibanejad. Lindgren gets it, sends it around the boards to Mario Ferraro. Now up to Chris Kreider. Short-handed, back to Ferraro. Shot hits the post, I think, far post, as Price was screened again. That's the best way to get him. And Kreider now, short-handed, looking for a hattie. But it's pushed away, and back comes Montreal the other way. Gallagher hit at the point by Lindgren. Kreider finds the puck. Gets it up to Lindgren, and Lindgren can't clear. But Ferraro gets the loose puck up to Kreider. And Kreider will gain the zone, let one rip. Price will find it and freeze it. A bad play there by Price as it gives the Rangers a chance to change the line. McKegg versus Dvorak now to the right of Price. 3:54 left in the first, 45 seconds left on the Montreal man advantage. Face-off won back by Montreal to Toffoli. Pass up to Anderson. Hit by Miller, but he gets it across the Perot. Shot misses high and wide. Anderson back to Dvorak. Shot save. Rebound kicked wide. Anderson back to Toffoli at the point. Setting things up with Perot. Toffoli now. Down low. Anderson. Shot. Kick save by Shesterkin. He'll freeze it with 4 seconds left on the man advantage. Mika Zibanejad, along with Craig Smith, comes out to face Dvorak. Ferraro, and I believe Lindgren at the defense. Face-off won by Zibanejad, back to Ferraro. Kicks it around, back again to Runanen, actually, my apologies. Up to Craig Smith, and we're back to 5-on-5. Trouba goes to the bench. Rangers get their 3 forwards out, and now pass across, looking for Panarin, but intercepted by Dvorak. And now coming back the other way is Montreal. Anderson hit at the blue line, gets it to Dvorak, though. He's hit by Ryan Strome, who gets the puck up to Kako. Rangers now 2-on-1. Kako passed across to Smith, and Smith scores! His 17th of the year. A perfect one-timer from Kako. And the Rangers are up 3-0 here in the first. Kako, a perfect feed. Smith lifts it over a diving Carey Price. Montreal might have lost their number 1 center and this game already. Kako and Strome the assists on the 17th of the year for Smith. Weber now, less than a minute to go in the period. He's out of the sin bin for fighting. Hoffman back to Edmondson. Shot blocked, never got through. Hedel finds the puck in the corner, circling. Passing up to Alexis Lafreniere, who will gain the center ice line and send it all the way down as the period expires. At the end of 20 minutes of play here at the world's most famous arena, the Rangers have struck thrice in 20 minutes. And it's 3-0 New York. Rangers out shooting Montreal 11-3, out hitting them 9-4. Faceoffs, 13 faceoffs that period. 7-6 in favor of Montreal. Montreal 0 for 1 on the power play. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Chris Kreider, a pair of goals. Craig Smith, the third. Dvorak versus Zibanejad. Period number 2, about to begin here. And we are underway as this is won back to Edmondson. Weber with the puck. Pass intercepted by Smith. It was his turnover in the first that got the scoring started for the Rangers. He turns it over here. Craig Smith with a nice job intercepting that one. Gains the blue line. Bumps into his own man. And the puck pinballs to Weber. Weber up to Dvorak. Cross ice to Toffoli. Toffoli hit by Jacob Trouba, and now comes back Zibanejad with the loose puck. He has his pocket picked by Gallagher. Back across to Dvorak. Dvorak hit by Lindgren. Craig Smith with the puck. His pass intercepted by Dvorak, bad turnover. Gallagher now back to the point for Weber. Across to Edmondson, pinching in, moving in, shot. Oh, a bouncing puck on net, saved by Shesterkin. One of the Ranger defensemen, I think, got a piece of it. And then Shesterkin had to adjust on the bouncing puck, and he smothers it in the crease. Strome versus Perreault to the right of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Montreal to Drouin. His shot is blocked. Condré Miller finds it, leaves it for Kreider. Chris Kreider along the left side now. Again, 2 goals tonight. Cole Caulfield picks his pocket, gets it back to Drouin. He's hit by Condré Miller. Ferraro gets it up to Kakko, who pushes it up to Strome. Strome along the left side, circling back. Moving in, shot, and Ryan Strome! One of the prettiest goals you're going to see in a while. His 16th of the year. Decided to take it himself, got Carey Price to drop to his knees, and just kept on moving unabated to the goalie. It's not like football, unabated to the quarterback's a penalty here. Unabated to the goalie, that likely results in a goal, and it did here. What a shot by Ryan Strome for his 16th of the year as the Ranger goal scorers are scoring goals. Kakko and Ferraro the assists. Face-off won by Montreal. Caulfield now gains the zone. Passes to Drouin, moving in, and he scores! Drouin with the nice move on Shesterkin, and Igor gets beat to the short side. Jonathan Drouin's 11th of the year, so Montreal's on the board, and the Rangers' shutout streak ends at 120 minutes, scattered across 3 games. Face-off won by Montreal. Drouin with the puck. Hit at the point by Runanen. And Patrick Nemeth gets it. So 4-1 here. Each team trading goals here in the second. The Rangers, of course, still up by 3. As Sammy Blais from the left circle. Shot saved by Price, and Charrot gets it out of danger as he sends it up to Drouin, who's hit again by Runanen. Runanen can't force the turnover, though. Drouin gets it to Caulfield. 2-on-1. Caulfield with Perreault. Recovering is Nemeth, and Perreault gets absolutely leveled. And here come the Rangers. Back to... Oh, Lafreniere's pass is poked away. And now Hedl with the puck. Circling. He was looking for Blais, and now Hedl shot right into the chest of Price. And he freezes it here on Mika Zibanejad bobblehead night, ladies and gentlemen. For those in attendance here, the 18,000 attendants got themselves a free Mika Zibanejad bobblehead. McKegg versus Armia. Face-off won by Armia. Now Savard over to Byron. Byron hit at the blue line, but he gets it back to Armia. Armia has his pocket picked by Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow along the left side. Moving in. Still moving in. Backhand shot saved by Price. McKegg was a little late joining the play there, so just do it myself. I'm just going to do it myself, said Barclay. McKegg versus Armia now to the left of Price. Face-off won by Montreal. Edmondson with the puck. Circling around. Passing up to Mckinnon. Ferraro there, harassing him. Pokes it into the corner. And now passing up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt gains the blue line from the left circle. Passes back to the blue line for Miller, who shot, and Condré Miller scores. His 3rd of the year. He was wide open, he pinched in, and he buried it top shelf, far side by Carey Price. Condré Miller's 3rd of the year. Nabi Zibanejad versus Dvorak, and the Rangers are pouring it on here. It's 5-1. Hunt and Ferraro the assists. Face-off won by Montreal back to Edmondson. I was just saying Mario Ferraro might be one of his last start for a while. Shesterkin makes the save, leaves it for Nemeth. If it is his last start, whether it's this game or the next, he's going to make it count. As Artemi Panarin buries it, 6-1. Yeah, Andrew, I mean... We said it on the podcast on Tuesday. I know I'm glad, good for you. You beat the Rangers. Again, a team that's, like I've been saying, is not as good as their record says they are. Toronto doesn't matter until you guys win a playoff series. It's like, oh, well, we lost. Okay, moving on. Dvorak versus Zibanejad now. As Panarin got his 18th of the year. Nemeth and Shesterkin the assists. Rare goalie assist as Gallagher makes a shot short side save by Igor. Sorry, buddy, but you can't come to a Ranger fan and just like... just it is what it is. Strome versus Dvorak. Face-off won by Strome to Trouba. I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean, everybody's making a big deal because of all these ridiculous made-up stats, but like, but Cole had a better Sierra, and he had a better WRC plus or whatever it is. I'm like, these are all made-up stats. There's almost, you have to understand who's voting on this stuff. 90% of baseball writers don't care about these garbage stats. Don't care about sabermetrics still, right? They're talking points for a new generation, but most guys look at strikeouts, they look at they look at ERA, they look at record, shot saved by Shesterkin, left for Trouba. Like, and in the old school stats, Robbie Ray was better. Robbie Ray was better in the old school stat category. And that's just the thing, is that, like, at the end of the day, that still matters to more baseball voters. As Jake Allen freezes that in the crease. So it's whatever. I don't think Cole deserved it anyway. Honest, and I'm sure also what hurt him is the start at Fenway in the wild card game. That's still fresh in a lot of people's minds. As Mika Zibanejad gets his 20th of the year, and the Rangers are pouring it on now. As Zibanejad from the left circle easily snipes it top shelf. And it's 7-1 New York. It's funny, Andrew, you get here and suddenly the offense explodes. We've had 3 close games in a row. So Zibanejad unassisted gets number 20. Face-off won by Hedel to Miller, to Ferraro, back to Miller. Condre Miller's shot, and Miller, his first career multi-goal game. His 4th of the year. Lets it rip from the left circle and banks it in off the post. It's 8-1 New York. I'm sorry, that was McKegg who won the face-off originally. Who got the, who got the other Cy Young? Oh yeah, Corbin Burns. That makes perfect sense, actually. Ferraro and McKegg the assists. Ferraro 3 helpers tonight. Lafreniere. Moving in, shot saved by Allen. Yeah, Andrew, the Rangers' offense is terrible. The Ranger offense sucks. I could hold the Rangers to 1 goal, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad you guys, like, I'm glad for you, but, like, look, I didn't even watch the game. I was watching Ghostbusters. I went to the movies. Hedel, Blaze, shot, misses wide. Lafreniere now with the puck. Can't get the shot off as the period expires. I couldn't even tell you I don't know how many, I didn't watch any of the game. All I saw was the score afterwards. I once saw Ghostbusters, baby. That's what matters. Ghostbusters was phenomenal. I had a lot of fun. Rangers out shooting Montreal only 20-8. You'd think with 8 goals, but the Rangers just finding that sweet spot. Out hitting them 14-6 face-offs, about 2-1 in favor of Montreal, 19-8. Yeah, I liked it. Again, I think if I had to score it, I'd say it's 8.5 out of 10. I'd say 8.5 out of 10. My only critique, if I had to give one, I'm not going to give anything away, is they kind of cut some corners a little bit at the beginning to kind of speed it up to be like, okay, look, this is kind of what happened. Here's what's going on. You know, as a shot, Weber, that puck glitches back to Weber, saved by Shesterkin, right? And they're just kind of like, here's the good stuff, right? Like, so the first, like, 45 minutes, they're like, okay, here's everything caught up, and, like, now here's an hour and 15 minutes of just fun. And that's what I thought, anyway. That's fair, Andrew. Scherzer could have won Cy Young, too, but I don't know. Zibanejad versus Dvorak, face-off won by the Montreal Canadiens, shot saved by Shesterkin. But even that, like, even like the stuff to be like, here's the catch-up stuff, it was all fun. Like, it was, I couldn't have been happier overall. Like, I'm really curious to see what other people think when they see it as Panarin scores! Artemi Panarin hits the top shelf, makes it 9-1. And again, I don't think that's spoilery. I think that's like more of a pacing thing. And again, I thought it worked great for the film. I'm so happy. I was so happy with Ghostbusters, honestly. I can't wait till more people see it so I can talk about it. Like, and I'm not lying here. I know you hear this a lot from a lot of people. I laughed and I cried. It was that good. It was that good. Dvorak versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Dvorak back to Weber. Cross-ice pass to Edmondson. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Panarin with the puck. Oh, another thing I'll say is 2 post-credit scenes. There are 2 post-credit scenes, so definitely if you go, make sure you wait for both of them. So, Smith moving in, shot saved by Allen. That's the only other thing I'll say. 2 post-credit scenes. Stay for both. Again, that's not a spoiler. That's just a... Make sure you stay. I don't want to say... I don't want to say because I don't want to give it away. I don't want to allude to anything by saying. I laughed and I cried. That's all I'm going to say. Kreider shot, blocker save. Looks like the Rangers are going to go back in the power play as Strome now shot saved by Allen. And touched up finally by Caulfield. I laughed and I cried. I can't wait to talk about it with you all. I'm not going to say any more. That's it. But I'm really happy with Ghostbusters. I'm really, really happy with it. And because I went on a Thursday, and because things out here in LA, like they started showing the movie early, the theater was almost empty. I don't think a lot of people realize that like Thursday showings here in LA. I still don't think a lot of folks realize they start in the afternoon. So I may have left work a little early to catch the 4 p.m. showing. Anyway, Kakko shot saved by Jake Allen. Hedl back to Kakko. Kakko now on net, or excuse me, towards the net. Went over the net. As now Jacob Trouba with the puck. Shot misses wide. Kept in by Condre Miller. Condre Miller, a couple of Rangers looking for hat tricks, including him. His shot is blocked. Hedl with the puck. Shot misses wide. Lafreniere now puts it towards the net, poked away by Allen, and Armia now back the other way. He'll send it deep. That's what I'm saying, right? That's, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of folks, I don't think, realize the movie the movie technically comes out tomorrow. But here in LA, some theaters have begun showing it. So I went to IMAX at 4 p.m., and I don't care who knows it, and that's the truth. Shesterkin makes the save as the power play expires. I saw the 4 p.m. showing at the IMAX at the AMC near me. And it was totally worth it. Zibanejad versus Dvorak to the right of Shesterkin. Face-off one back to Chirot. Across to Savard. Savard hit as he sends it around the boards. Intercepting it is Runanen. Runanen passing to Zibanejad behind the defense on a breakaway, and he scores! His second of the game. The Rangers are pouring it on here against Montreal. His 21st of the year. Allen, again, you get him to drop early, you got an easy open side of the net. And Zibanejad lifts it over the left leg, makes it 10-1. I cannot recommend Ghostbusters enough, especially if you're a fan of Ghostbusters. Runanen the only assist, as Nemeth now gives it over to McKegg. To me, you have to watch this. It's good. It's very good. It's very good. I thought it was very good. Again, minor things, but overall, very, very good. Right? And I can't wait till folks see it, because then we can talk about the minor things. But I'm not going to spoil anything. And again, the whole product overall, it was fine. Anybody who says that any of these reviewers who are like, it's just a nostalgia fest, doesn't know the first thing about Ghostbusters. I've seen some of these reviews now. It's mostly getting good reviews, but there's a couple of people who clearly have a proton pack shoved up their butts and don't know what fun is. And yeah, it's Panarin. Oh, what a save by Allen to rob him of the Hattie. Gets it to Kulak now. Up to Perreault. Panarin takes it away and pushes it back down. Romanov gets it. Back the other way comes Montreal with Perreault. Zibanejad now. to Miller. Bank pass to Craig Smith. Smith back towards Panarin. Shot saved by Allen. It was his offhand. Might be his last chance to get the hat trick tonight with 4 minutes left, as his line will shift out for the third line. Perreault versus Hedel to the right of Allen. So all these goals, I thought we were going to have an early night tonight, but all these goals have lengthened the stream as Lindgren gets laid out, and Blais now backhand shot saved by Allen, and Lindgren is limping towards the bench. And you don't want to see that if you are a Rangers fan. Lindgren gets laid out by Perreault. You're just about to get Fox back. And maybe Fox comes back for Lindgren. Strome versus Perreault now to the left of Allen. Capo with the puck, has it poked away. Perreault with the puck. Up to Drouin. Oh, Lindgren's back out there. You know what, it's gonna be a minor injury. That's a good thing. It's good to see that Lindgren is still out there. As Trouba gets the puck now with 2 minutes left. Trouba across the Capo, up to Chris Kreider looking for a hattie tonight. He had the first 2 goals of the game. Sends it back to Lindgren, has it poked away. He is a little slow skating, so it's probably going to be a nagging injury. It's Perreault now, hit by Kreider. Puck goes all the way around the Caulfield. Back to Hoffman, his shot blocked by Lindgren. Continuing to do his job. Kreider now, over to Strome. Strome to Kakko. Kakko's shot saved by Allen, and he freezes the puck. Hedel versus Dvorak. Face-off won by Dvorak, back to Weber. Cross now to Hoffman. Hedel to Ferraro. His pass errant, intercepted by Hoffman, hit by Condre Miller. Sammy Blais will send it around the boards. Lafreniere there, collides with Ferraro, but everybody seems to be okay. And now Ferraro, almost an own net goal. Gets up to Blais, back to Philip Hedel, shot saved by Allen. And he freezes it with 15 seconds left. McKegg versus Dvorak to the right of Price. Face-off, or Allen, excuse me. Face-off won by Montreal. Weber up to Anderson, hit by Nemeth. Dryden Hunt gets it over to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen with a few seconds left, moving in. Shot saved by Allen. And he'll freeze it again. It'll be another face-off here in the Montreal zone. And then that should do it. McKegg versus Dvorak. Montreal wins the 40th face-off of the night. Edmondson clears, and that's your game. The Rangers roll 10-1. Absolutely annihilate the Canadiens and continue their dominance of the NHL. After a couple of nail-biters, they roll over Vegas and Montreal here at home. Your number 3 star with a goal and 2 assists, Ryan Strome. Rangers outshot Montreal 34-16, out-hit them 21-8. Face-offs again, though, in favor of Montreal 27-13. Rangers 1 for 2 in the power play, Montreal 0 for 1. Mika Zibanejad had a pair of goals and a pair of hits. Your number 2 star. I'm going to say Chris Kreider is number 1, but we will see. And your number 1 star, there it is, Chris Kreider with 2 goals and 2 hits. Your number 1 star. Stars. That's what I should do. 3 stars of the game brought to you by Resident Evil. Stars. All right, I'm just going to throw in whoever's scratched because I think there's a good chance that Fox comes back and replaces him. Yeah, same. Yeah, Adam Fox will be back. Toronto's placing Pierre Engvall. Let's take a look at his info. 81 overall. But I don't want to mess with what I've got, so I'm going to decline. And decline. And here we go. And let's see. Let's take a look at the injury report. Yeah, Lindgren will miss a game. He'll miss one game. No reason to push it past Detroit. You know, he could take the night off against the Red Wings. And like I said, then Adam Fox will come in. He's back. Good to see Adam Fox back. There was a question if he'd be back tonight, but he is back. He is ready to go. And surprisingly, You don't want to mess with the chemistry too much, but I mean, there's gotta be. You know what it is? He works better with Lindgren, I believe, and with Lindgren out, you know, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do this. Fox first game back, ease him into it. He'll play with Nemeth. Condre Miller will move up to the top slot. Runin will move into the second spot with Ferraro. And then we'll mix and match because once Lindgren comes back, Ferraro leaves. Right? Condre Miller will probably go back here, and then we'll mess around with everything, right? People are playing out of their respective positions because of the injuries on defense. So, but good to have Adam Fox back. He'll ease into it on the third defensive pairing, and then we'll move up and move around as once Lindgren comes back from his hammy injury. Next game against Florida, which won't be for a while here. I might play actually on my own, but like you guys won't see that. So there you go. All right, so that'll do it for us here tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. As always, it means a lot. Tomorrow night, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, new game Friday. And then Monday, Sherlock Holmes. And then Tuesday, podcast. And then Wednesday, any of those. Sherlock, Pokemon, it could be any of them. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it greatly, as always. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow for Pokemon. Our new game Friday, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, the remake coming to Switch tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I'm a big Pokemon fan. This is the one generation that I never played. I never played the this generation. I skipped over it as a kid because I had played all the others and was like, I got out of it, and then I got back into it with Pokemon Black and White, which is the next generation after this, I believe, if I remember correctly. Anyway, rambling now. Have yourselves a great night, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. Go see Ghostbusters. That's my recommendation. It's a great movie.